Yes, guys, Suki from BTSTV Beyond the Stage, fueled by Explosive Vape and GSN. And look, you've probably already seen already, we've done the post, we've done the announcement of the first ever BTSTV live event. And this one is very special because we are partnering, we are fundraising for Miracle for Maddi. And luckily today, we're very fortunate to have Maddi join me and her mum, Karina. How are you both?
Hi, yes, we are absolutely fine, thank you. We've just had a busy day being at the gym. Maddi's been busy doing her bodybuilding this morning. Yes, so the reason really why we are here is I just want to take a moment to explain why we're urgently fundraising for Maddi and how, you know, everyone can help making a life-changing difference for her. Maddi is battling an ultra-rare life-limiting disease. It's called SPG15. She's the only one in the UK, and it's destroying her body. Each day she loses more and more of her abilities. She can barely walk now and has to fight every day just to keep her muscles strong with exercise. This is why it's so important, because it's the only way right now that we can help to slow down the disease by going and taking part in the bodybuilding gym. We've been working with incredible scientists to try and develop a gene therapy that could stop this disease. They are creating it right now, but we still need to raise an awful lot of money. We're looking to raise about $1 million to move this life-saving treatment forward. And while we're working on the gene therapy, we're also running an advanced drug screening program to see if there's already an approved drug that could help slow down the disease for Maddi. If we can find something, it would basically give her precious time and a better quality of life while we're waiting for the gene therapy to be ready. Unfortunately, Maddi's disease is type of motor neuron disease, which I'm sure many of you have heard of, and also it's known in the sporting communities. But because Maddi's is so rare, it affects one gene, so there is a potential for a treatment, a cure. You know, that is hope for us. But without this treatment, the outlook is devastating for Maddi. Can you imagine being a parent, knowing that it's only up to you to save your child? And that's the situation we're in, and that's why we need your help. So please, if you can help, if you can donate, share Maddi's story with everyone you know. You know, the more awareness that is out there, the better chance we will have to raise enough money to find a cure for Maddi. So please, I do thank you for all your kindness and support, and together we can give Maddi the fighting chance she deserves. So here's Maddi. She just wants to say hello.
I just want to ask very quickly about it, because obviously I came across this through the chap we can see right now in the video, Mr. Olympia, Samson Dowder, and I was fortunate to have one of your friends, Steve, reach out to me, asking me if I could post something on the BTS TV page on the story about the fundraising, the Go Give Me link, Just Give Me link, sorry. And I said to him, look, I'd love to try to do something more, especially having seen the video of Samson talk about you, obviously a very heartfelt message from Samson, being Miss Olympia, and hearing your story there as well, which is why I want to try to get involved in more than just posting a simple story and creating an event with some of the famous names in bodybuilding who I've reached out to as well, and they've all expressed their excitement to be part of the event because it's supporting such an important cause. And some reason why they are so invested in getting involved in something like this, Karina, is because just like you, they're a father, they're a mother, they've got kids. And the idea that what you're going through, Maddi, is you're one in the UK going through it. So nobody else can really relate to you on what you're going through. What I'm really interested to find out is, I understand that the gym, that bodybuilding has played an important part in your weekly activity in regards to preserving your muscles to hopefully slow down the deterioration rate. How has the gym impacted you in a positive way? And also, more importantly, I'm really interested to find out is, how was it? What did Samson Dowder tell you when you got to meet Mr. Olympia a few weeks ago?
He's just an inspiration to meet him, and
yeah, he was so he was taken with Maddi, and I think he just admired the fact that she was just working hard, just trying to help herself fight this disease.
yeah,
But with the bodybuilding, to you, it's very important, isn't it?
yes, it's very important to me to keep going to the gym and keep going all the time and keep getting stronger. And
It helps. Without that, if she didn't go to the gym at all, Maddi would be in a terrible situation. And she knows that she has to get up every morning and get on those machines and just keep firing those muscles up. But yeah, they
yes,
and you enjoy it. You just enjoy being there. Everyone is so kind and supportive of Maddi.
Well,
And
Maddi,
she just give them a smile, won't you?
well, look, Maddi, I just want to say that, even after seeing Samson's video and then going onto your page and then seeing all the comments, all the people that you've inspired in your journey, and just still go into the gym because you know how much of a positive impact it can have, not just on you, but my God, the positive impact it's having on everybody else who's watching your journey. And thank you. Obviously, Samson's reach has just brought your journey, your story into more eyes. And what I'm really hoping for, what I am praying for, is that this event that we do on January 11th to 12th also does the same by bringing more eyeballs to that journey. Because like Karina, you mentioned about there is a large sum of money that needs to be reached to try and hit certain targets in regards to funding, the research and treatment, at Sheffield University and other type of clinical trials. There's a lot of money that needs to be raised because of how rare this disease is. And I'm really hoping that this can take another step forward and hopefully reach more people who this touches, like it's obviously touched myself, and it's going to do the same for hundreds of thousands of other people. And I hope that has a domino effect to keep going, like what you've been doing already. Because obviously I've already heard about the Steve Bartlett, has seen some of your stories as well. I mean, you don't get much bigger than him right now on the social media scene, and being obviously such a successful entrepreneur and with Dragon Center and everything else. So, guys, I just want to say, first off, a huge thank you for your time to jump on today and then really get a bit more detail about the Miracle for Maddi campaign, a bit more about what you're going through and how the gym has played a part in making a positive step forward. And like Karina said, like Maddi said, guys, if you are watching, please do share the link for the event. I am about to go through the guest speakers shortly, but do share the link. We're going to have a huge raffle prize draw as well. We've got loads of amazing prizes donated by guest speakers and other brands. All you got to do really is make a donation, and for every £2 you donate, we'll include one raffle ticket. So there's another incentive for making a donation, because we've got some awesome raffle prizes to give out, and that'll be announced closer to the event.
Yeah,
Karina, Maddi, I just want to say huge thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you. We really appreciate it, Suki, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maddi's just so pleased with everyone who's out there supporting her and sending messages. and coming up to her in the gym to tell her that she's an inspiration, and they, you know, they are following her page. They just, you know, they admire what she's doing, and yet she doesn't complain. So she keeps
You're a true role model, true warrior. Sorry, Maddi, again, sorry, how old are you?
I'm 23.
23. Amazing. Well, look, keep up exactly what you're doing day in, day out. You're inspiring more people. I'm sure more people you know. There are people that probably aren't even commenting, or you don't even know that you're inspiring. So please just keep doing what you're doing. We're going to keep doing what we're doing to raise more awareness, and hopefully we can get closer to our target that you guys have set.
Yeah.
Well, look, guys,
all I can say, if you imagine that there was 100,000 people and they all donated £10 each, can you imagine how that would help Maddi? That would be absolutely amazing, because it would just change Maddi's life completely. So we'll keep going.
Amazing. Well, look, guys, I'm going to let you guys carry on for the rest of the day, and I appreciate it. I'm sure we're going to speak to you guys very soon. Take care.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. Okay, guys, so look, that's obviously Karina and Maddi, and this is the whole point of why we're doing this event. Now, I want to just jump on the guest speakers we have. I'm hoping not to forget any of them. So first guest speaker, guys, you've seen for the event. This is BTSTV Live webinar, free webinar on the 11th and 12th of September, and we got loads of guest speakers. First one up, guys, I mean, where do I start with this man? Dorian Yates, 6-time Mr. Olympia. He's going to be doing a talk all about motivation. So this is going to be very much focused on the motivation in how he became Mr. Olympia. So Dorian Yates will be one of our first guests on the event from the 11th and 12th. And like I said, guys, this is completely free. You can click on the link on our bio, and that will take you straight to the free registration page. So big thank you to Dorian Yates, who was one of our first guest speakers to be confirmed for the event. The next one, guys, more closer to home. I think everyone's going to know who this chap is. Flex Lewis, 7-time 212 and 202 Olympia champion. And I doubt I'm going to find many pictures of him back in his heyday, because right now he's focused on other avenues. But Flex Lewis, going to be doing a talk, I think, around goal setting. So huge thank you for Flex. I got to give a shout out. Milos, who's also a guest speaker. If it wasn't for Milos, I wouldn't have been able to reach out to Flex Lewis. I tried a few times, but huge thank you to Milos for linking me up. So once again, Flex Lewis, one of the guest speakers for the event. Another chap close to home, and we all know who this guy is because he's inspired thousands of people. It is the 2-time men's physique champion, men's physique Olympia champion, 2023 and 2024, Mr. Ryan Terry. And I was fortunate to know Ryan for well over a decade now. And gotta give a shout out, Josh Blue, his training partner, and Ryan Terry will be one of the guest speakers for the event on the 11th and 12th. And I'm sure, I think he's going to be doing a talk about the creation of a men's physique Olympia champion. So big thank you to Ryan Terry, who is one of our guests. Let's also look on the other side, back to America. Another current Olympia champion, Laura Lee, Miss Bikini Olympia champion, 3-time Arnold Classic champion. Laura Lee is one of our guest speakers. Look, I think all the girls would know who she is. Our lads will. She's finally got her Olympia win this year, 3-time Classic champion, and Laura Lee will be doing a talk focused around becoming Miss Bikini Olympia. So thank you once again, Laura Lee, for being one of our guest speakers. Now, let's go to one of, no, I think, you know what? No, she is the most successful bodybuilder of all time. She hit 50 wins earlier this year. When I say earlier this year, I think about a month or 2 months ago, and that is Ashley Colwasser. Thank you to Lauren. Lauren from Buff Bunny, I think that's right. Sorry, apologies. Lauren Lotter linked me with Ashley. I know she's on a tour in the UK through the Olympia All-Star Tour that is created by Giles. But thank you to Lauren, and Ashley is going to be one of the guests, a 3-time Miss Olympia champion, and she'll be one of the guests at the event. We've also got probably arguably the best poser in the game. This is one lad I wanted so badly to be part of this event, and that is Terence Ruffin. So Terence is going to be a guest speaker, and he'll be talking about the art of posing. And to be honest, there is no one much better to hear, to learn, to listen to than Terence Ruffin. So thank you for Terence for being one of our guest speakers at the BTSTV live event. Milos, I've got to know Milos for the last week, and this guy has really gone over and beyond for me. He linked me with Lex Lewis. We chatted on WhatsApp, and he's been absolutely fantastic. Look, guys, if you don't know Milos, I mean, you're know Milos. He's like, when it comes to podcast guests, this guy's knowledge is second to none. He breaks down everything in perfect detail. So informative, so much knowledge, and really appreciate Milos being part of it. I think he's doing a talk around bodybuilding nutrition. So looking forward to having Milos part of the event. We've got another competitor from England, and that is Phoebe O'Hagan, our most successful female bikini competitor from the UK. Didn't compete at the Olympia this year, but we all know who she is. Came, I think her best ever placing, 7th. Over at the Olympia a couple of years ago in 2022. But Phoebe will be joining us as well. And I've worked with Phoebe a few times at different events, always donated the time to support the UK Bible community. Of course, has a very successful brand for herself. So Phoebe is another one of our guests. This one, guys, I'm really chuffed about this one. Steve Weinberger. So Steve Weinberger, the head judge for the Mr. Olympia. If there's anyone that you're looking to get advice from, if there's anyone you want to listen to, then you're going to listen to the guy at the top, and no one is above this chap, because Steve Weinberger, head judge of Mr. Olympia, will be a guest speaker of ourselves at the event, and he'll be focusing around the judging aspect. So, guys, this is a great one. If whether you are a competitor or not, or you could be competing in the future, definitely a guest speaker to tune into. Now, we spoke about Laura Lee. We've also got Laura Lee's coach. So that's Kim. Kim Body Bio is going to be a guest speaker, and he will be also talking about on the coach aspect. He has announced what his subject's going to be, but he is also one of our guest speakers. Another guest speaker. This is more for the natural competitors, not just natural competitors, to be fair. Anybody who is interested in the event, I just want to listen to all the guest speakers. But AJ Morris will be doing a talk around around natural bodybuilding, so prepping for a natural show. We had him as a guest speaker a couple of years ago for a separate event in a different time of life, but he will be another guest speaker at this event, focusing on the natural bodybuilding scene. Callum Rystrick, one of the most successful coaches in the UK. I believe he's on now 25 IFB Pro cards. Yeah, it's right there in front of me. Very much well known for this year for his success with Darwin. But Callum will also be a guest speaker at the event, along with another coach. And this coach here has had a very successful year in the UK, and that is Martin Winston. So Martin Winston will be joining us, and he will be doing a talk around bodybuilding show prep. So be sure to tune in for that one. Last couple of guest speakers, guys. These two, if you search Perseverance, you'll find their face on the dictionary under that name. And what the first one is Kerry Sexton. To be fair, I may as well announce both, because in this picture we have them both here. Kerry Sexton and Mark Hector will be doing a talk around Perseverance. I believe that is what the talk's going to be. Of course, we will be announcing the full topics, all the subjects very soon. But Kerry Sexton and Mark Hector will both be doing a talk at the event. So, guys, that is everything in regards to the guest speakers, and we've obviously announced the event. If all you got to do is go on the link, click on the link, and it's completely free. Please do share with your friends, family, or any training partners. It's completely free. with that, like I said, we've got 15 guest speakers. We may have a few more guest speakers to announce. They'll be announced in the next few weeks. Full subject over topics that'll be presented will be announced very soon, in the next week or two. And of course, if you do register, the earlier you'll keep getting all the updates. And like I said, this is very much focused around fundraising for the Miracle for Maddi. And you met Maddi earlier. You probably saw a video with Samson a few weeks ago, and you also just met her mom, Karina, who just spoke in detail about what she's going through. So please do support the event, guys. Please do share. And if you haven't already, make sure you drop a subscribe to this channel. It means a lot. It means nothing to you guys, really. You won't see too much on your feed, but just drop us a follow. That does help the channel, and once again, helps Paige as we want to try and give out as much information, support the UK bodybuilding community as much as we can, and this is one way we're doing it. Thanks again for tuning in, guys.